You what, Mr. Riley? All right. Yeah, that's how it works in Twitch. So if somebody like randomly assigns subs to a channel, a percentage of them are going to be thrown to all kinds of people, and the idea is to get you to watch them. It's like marketing. So there's an argument that if you want to help out a streamer rather than like directly donating them to them, you use that so that it spreads them. So it's totally normal, totally expected. It's a little jarring to get like random e-girl subs and whatever else, right? But yeah. Just how it'd be. This is a fitness thing? Is she hot? Alright. What do we got here? On the dance theater, we already got surf. I guess I need a surf slave. How do I decide to play new games? You mean like new games in rotation, or like when I decide to switch games that I'm currently playing? I usually try to keep one slower game, like an RPG or something, and one faster game, like an action game. In terms of like the games I'm going to play in general, it's either based on community challenges, so Pokemon's a community challenge one, or I've got a wait list of like 60 games that I kind of watch for them to go on sale. So I use a website called Is There Any Deal? And when it gets to a certain price, I pick them up. Yeah, because I don't need to be at the forefront of games. Like, sometimes I'll buy newer games. Like, I bought Windrose because a buddy of mine really wanted to play it. And some other things. Not a chance, Mr. Riley. Well, unless I can, like, refuse to answer certain questions, like, you know, bank account numbers and stuff. The reality is, like, buying brand new games at full price isn't a financially smart decision, and as a tiny little streamer, there's not even, like, a business case for it. Well, the answer is no, Mr. Riley, because it would destroy me. Good morning, Jordan. It's almost warm here. It's like, what is it in freedom units? Like 70? It's nice. What's up, Zeku? No, it's egg life. The egg is taken over. Who the heck is this guy? It's Togepi, yo. How's your morning going, Zeku? You're up at the crack of dawn. Is it gardening time? What? We were talking about my hair? It's closer to 80 there? Yeah, that's gross. Alright, this is kind of spooky, at least as far as Pokemon is concerned. Can I headbutt the tree? Can't. Bing, bing, bong. Bing, bing, bong. Bong, bing. Where's the hair? I got encouraged to get a haircut on Tuesday and try a different style. There used to be a Pokemon this. It's called Ho-Oh. Ah. You totally noticed? Why do they keep kicking me out? I did play Sifu. I even did the hard mode ending, which was interesting. For sure. Yeah, Sifu had an incredible learning curve, but it's probably one of the most mechanically interesting games that has been released in the last few years. Oh, morning tuberculosis. You just got 9 souls? Good luck, man. That was probably one of the most difficult games I've ever played. I will be very impressed if you manage to finish it. Even if you don't do the secret ending with the 3-stage fight at the end and you only do the 2, it'll be impressive. You're wrecked today? Sleeping's good, man. Nine Souls was pretty chill until 2 fights. Lady Ethereal and Aegon. It took me 6 hours to kill Aegon. 6 hours. What's up, Han? It was 3 for Lady Ethereal. Have a good nap, Mr. Riley. You're probably a better gamer than me though, so it'll be less time. But yeah, I've never played such an obscene game before. The whole Dark Souls series didn't get even close to this nonsense. Yeah, I've got a couple people here that like Project Zomboid. It's a whooper, which I think was water. Try the Shadow Ball thing. Oh, yeah, clean my eggshell off. It's probably full of poop. There we go. Which fight are you talking about, Jordan? But yeah, basically what'll happen is you'll parry, and then you'll bounce back a little bit, and then the enemy keeps going, right? Yeah, I did all the optional content and all the hard mode stuff in Nine Souls. Oh yeah, so the bosses are like a dance. So what are these berry things anyway? A lot of the fights in Nine Souls are there to test your patience. It's not so much about like how fast can you kill them. I think that was one big difference between Hollow Knight and Nine Souls, was that Hollow Knight really rewarded aggression, and Nine Souls often punished it. Laffy. This is an electric mon. Edward's just gonna use special attacks then. Wait, that's crazy. A special that reduces the opponent's special defense? Edward's power is growing. Yeah, I'll switch Pokemon. We gotta give some airtime to some of the others here. Psyduck. Losing her mind. Lock into Coco. There we go. Boom. All right, just headbutt the thing. What the? How long does the disable last? Why would Togepi use flame moves on a water Pokemon? It's crazy. Okay. I can't use this, which is sadness. Alright, we gotta swap out water Pokemon. I don't know what's weak against other than electric. Hello, fake. How do ice mons work here? I think I have an ice move on somebody. Does it even matter? It's just grass and electric. I don't have grass. I've never played Space Marine. We got air. Yeah, I don't have any grass. I think Psyduck's also psychic, so dark should be fine. No, not actually psychic. Do I have many cool Pokemon cards? I've got some base set Blastoises and stuff, but I don't think I have anything that's super exciting. I have some first editions from the jungle set that was after. I don't know if they're worth anything. Hello, Nakoko. I didn't play Pokemon for very long. I moved on to Magic the Gathering pretty quickly. Another degenerate point of my life. I need to go back and heal up. From yesterday, yeah. I'm going Hebe. I think I was playing Helldivers though. Pokemon's a bit of a contrast. Oh no, you procreated and now you're accepting the consequences. Am I doing a Nuzlocke? No, this is my first time playing. It hurts so much. Well, at least it was fun while you were making it, right? Oh. That was a duo. Is it a normie? Unleash the rage. The egg flame. Yeah, it's the case with a lot of things, Jordan. I guess I'll just yawn at it or something for now. I think it should die from the burn, right? Yeah! Another duo. I guess I should bring in Jabroni. Flying type dominates? I don't think that's true. Jabroni karate chop. Oh, that's your argument. But you can use steel Pokemon with flying type moves instead. This Hexa whatever thing is amazing. Like, what is this nonsense? Chop! I got fighting and flying on a steel type? Like, what the hell? It's a glimpse of the future, Jordan. I don't think ground types are that big of a deal. Let's go get that apricorn. Wait, why is acid being used in surgery? Imagine asking to see someone's Pokemon. Wait, Hoppip was different than what I thought, right? Like it's not... Is it a grass Pokemon? Yeah, okay, it was grass. Feel the wrath of the flaming egg. What the hell's a Skiploom? The egg does know Flamethrower. Ah! Hard boiled. Yeah. Suck it. Why is it funny that the egg knows Flamethrower? Because it's like cooking itself? It is super unexpected. Name should have been Scrambled. I mean, it's not gonna have Flamethrower forever. I thought that said something else for a moment. I thought it said Chud instead of Chad. There should be better moves, eventually. Slap that egg. Joke's on you. Togepi likes it. I wonder if Pokemon have kinks. Safe word is omelet? That's messed up. Yeah, let's talk about Professor Oak all day. Good morning, Jin. Why is my radio so busted? Oh, okay. Do I actually have to sit here and stare at this? Magikarp, hell yeah. There's a large, formidable tree that looks like it can be headbutted. Well, unfortunately, I don't have my headbutt mon with me, which is fine, I guess. I think there's one thing I've learned from my friends is that if you ever tell your kids something or give your kids a toy that makes noise, you better be okay with it going 24/7. If you're not, accept your punishment. I'm also pretty sure that my friends' grandparents are trolls because they keep getting the kid toys that make dumb noises. Isn't Coco Melon literally brain rot? Hello, let's talk. Or maybe it's let's stalk. It's like a pro stalking movement. Karate chop that rat. Yeah, I thought Coco Melon was algorithmically created to be as addictive as possible. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the next generation brings to the table. Ow. Edward, why are you paralyzed? I'm just really looking forward to a generation of people that are dependent on this in order to make decisions. Hello, Ramir. I thought about getting one of those Xiaomai smart band things like you did. You seen the way they make your food? Is it like extra crunchy? Man, I haven't eaten at McDonald's in so long. It is a Pokedex. His name's Balba. State-of-the-art Safari Zone. Holy crap. Man, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, why aren't there more of those Japanese style food stands where it's just like really, really cheap food, but they only have 2 or 3 menu items? I do have the Polar H10, but I don't have a watch anymore, really. So I was thinking I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Ah, so refreshing. Eggward! Man, all I saw when I was in Florida was like tattoo parlors and friggin'... Yeah, it was tattoos, massage... There was one more thing. No, my Fitbit is a piece of garbage. Absolute trash. Oh yeah, liquor, yeah. Although I don't remember seeing that many smoke shops, but maybe I wasn't paying attention. I walked into a McDonald's down there, and I was the only person under 50, including the employees. What does this move? Follow me? Yeah, give up and follow me. What the hell? No, I didn't look at any of the videos from here. The only problem is it's apparently fairly hard to get one here for some weird reason. I can't get one through a normal retailer. I have to go through weird importers or something. I was shocked that I couldn't find one at Best Buy or something. He just wants to needle all the things. Interesting. Wait, is Slowpoke not weak to bite? It's super effective and it does that much damage? That's crazy. It's just the Florida way, Jordan. I don't even think I can get one on Amazon. Oops. Close my chat. Yeah, it's just Huawei stuff. It's not... I don't know. It's weird. I can get bans for it, but I can't actually get the thing itself. Your life is epic, Jordan. You've got a kid who's already experimenting with drugs digitally. And they're gonna use that as a gateway to try drugs in real life. You know what I never had in Florida, but I was meaning to? Those deep fried turkey leg things are everywhere. Also, I went to Universal Studios and I had like a meal pass and a drink pass. And one of the employees told me that the greatest dessert in the entire park was in some like corner place or whatever. So I went there and it was literally like a desiccated Costco chocolate muffin covered in icing. It was disgusting. I really did not understand. It was just turkey legs everywhere. Party scene in Miami, Florida is lit right now. Man, when I was down at South Beach, the number of drag queens was out of hand. There was some stupid fish following me around in the beach, too. Just constantly hovering around my butt. What's wrong with lava cakes? Oh, look at these nerds. Yeah, there was this seafood restaurant that was pretty good. It was called Harold's or something. And what was funny is they had a happy hour. So what people would do is they'd come in during happy hour and they'd order like 30 glasses of wine. And then they'd have their meal afterwards, right? So you just see people, like old people sitting there with their entire table just covered with glasses of this nonsense. Like at that point, just give them the bottle. What else was a popular place? Oh yeah, it was like Twin Peaks. The food there wasn't bad. They had these giant like gallon-sized mugs of beer. So when I was there, Florida was having like the coldest November on record. I guess the iguanas were falling asleep in the trees and falling out because of the cold, being cold-blooded and all. But I'd gone from like minus 18 Fahrenheit to plus 68 Fahrenheit, so I was absolutely boiling in that place. But when I was down at South Beach and whatever else, nobody was in the water as a result, so it was great. And the water park that used to be in Orlando was also basically empty. There was like 6 people in the entire place. It was so weird to be floating in the middle of the wave pool and be the only one there. Yeah, Universal Studios was actually a big disappointment. There was maybe like 3 rides worth going on in Islands of Adventure, and they were all on opposite ends of the park, which was really goddamn annoying. And then you go to Universal Studios. You go to Universal Studios and it's all those like weird simulation rides and stuff. That's 43 euro, Ramir. Like, it's not that far off. Canadian currency sucks. Yeah, Swiftronics, and it's actually the 10. The Google link is just out of date. No, it's the new one. Go to it. They had the Transformers one when I was there, which was kind of okay. So they had a roller coaster there. And it was called the Rock It Coaster, and the whole gimmick was that it was wrapped around your head with speakers, and you could select the music you wanted to listen to. So you could listen to like, I don't know, Slipknot or whatever as you were going through the roller coaster. But the problem is when I got there with my brother, the Rock It Coaster was closed. And we're like, what the hell? So we go and talk to the employee, and they're like, yeah, we're just doing some checks or whatever. We'll be open like half an hour or something. So we're like, okay. So we went counterclockwise around the park. And it's all these stupid, like, experience rides. So they have this twister thing where they have this like, diorama of or like a part of the Twister set, I guess, on the thing, and you stand there up against this grill, and you watch the city get torn apart by this fake tornado, and it's all animatronic stuff, right? So it's like you see the pyrotechnics, and then the building opens up in a very controlled way because it's just a machine opening it up, and then they have the fake tornado, which is just an air current they create with a smoke machine, right? Not that kind of Twister. And then the lightning cracks down, and then the thing you're standing on moves down like a half an inch to make it feel like you're experiencing the crash of the thunder. So it was super lame. There was a Men in Black ride where they had a gun where you shoot things or whatever, but my gun wasn't working, so that was useless. Anyway, so I'm just getting more and more disappointed as I go counterclockwise through the park. And then we finally get to the Mummy ride, and I thought it was just going to be another stupid on-rails thing. So you get into this ride and the lap bar goes down, which really should have been the first indicator that it was going to be something better. Yeah, it's my wolf cut. Anyway, the train just starts chugging along, and they've got this animatronic, I guess, kid wrapped up in mummy tape, and he's like, "Oh, go away! There's a curse!" Ah! You know, all this other stuff, and you putz along, and there's the whole Emotep overview thing, and he's talking with his spooky voice and saying, "Oh, you're gonna be doomed forever," or whatever it is. And you turn around the corner, and they've got this like ancient hologram sort of technology thing with this purple skull comes out of the wall, and then all of a sudden you start to smell propane or gas. You're like, what the hell is going on? And then all of a sudden, like some gore concert, columns of flame blast up around you, and then the entire ceiling sets on fire like a rolling flame, and then a trap door drops and you just go. It was unbelievably violent, and there's just flashing lights and fire and all this other stuff all over the place. It was a lot of fun, and the stop is ridiculous. Like, you go from 60 to 0 in like half a second. It's just like, ugh. Anyway, that was pretty awesome. The best part was that it was actually right next to the rocket coaster. So in the end, all I did was I went from the rocket coaster back to the mummy coaster back to the rocket coaster, over and over and over again. And eventually the staff just let us stay on for multiple rides. We had the fast pass thing, and there was basically nobody there, so it didn't matter. By the end of the day, though, I had a headache just from being jostled around, probably a little bit concussed. Anyway, I don't think I'll ever go back. I think that park is definitely slanted more towards kids, especially like the Marvel area of the park. And I could barely fit in some of the rides. It was funny that Universal Studios has like a Rocky and Bullwinkle themed ride, and at the end there's somebody dressed as a Mountie, and they're like, "Welcome to Canada." I'm literally Canadian. Anyway, I thought it was funny, but oh yeah, hey, welcome to Canada. Yeah, screw up this cottage bowl garbage. Tell me all about it. Actually, no, Krabby's. Stolen Valor. My favorite part was when people tried to sell stuff to me and I'm like, I'm from Canada, and they just F off. Because I can't sell anything to you because they're trying to get you to like join memberships or whatever, and from a legal standpoint they can't. So they're literally wasting their time. But I mean, I don't look any different than any other American, right? Other than maybe a little leaner. You can't tell. He shared his balls with you? My god. Anyway, Florida was quite the trip. You guys have a million energy drink flavors that I don't have. And everybody's either super slow or super fast. Like newlywed or newly dead. Or nearly dead, I guess. I'm homeless, don't need a roof. I don't know. Such a weird place. I told the lady I didn't need a bag. Like, I bought some sandals while I was down there because mine broke. And she immediately went to get a bag to put the sandals in. I was like, no, I don't need the bag. That's fine. And she just looked at me funny. I ended up in some Cuban section of South Beach, and the food was pretty good. Hello, Batman. There was a couple places. I was in Sarasota. Went to Trader Joe's. I can see why people like that place. And it was like Venice Beach, which apparently has a very high incidence of shark attacks. And I was there during a storm, so the water was super dark. Pasta Grill? I never did do Steak and Shake or anything like that. Or whatever it is. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I haven't been there since the hurricane dropped and annihilated half the place. Brass monkey. Brass monkey. Funky chunky. It's a Pikachu. Disgusting. Pikachu's gonna Pikachu. I don't know if I'm ever gonna end up in that part of the world again, though. Past the Grill, St. Pete. Where is this? Oh, it's way past Sarasota. I didn't go that far north. You're going down, Pikachu. With the most mid-range magnitude possible. Hell yeah. Should probably replace Geodude at some point. St. Pete is BS. Okay. A new city, wow. It is super cool. It's the coolest thing. Oh, it's taxing, disgusting. Thanks for the exposition, I guess. Let's go invade people's houses. Yeah, sure, why not? They're good, Rod. Heck yeah. Short air for the win? This is like mid to long, man. I did get a good haircut though. Pretty happy with it. I'll call him my mother, my god. I have 3 super potions. Get a couple more. $5,000 Pokédollars. That's insane. Inflation is crazy. We're at the beach. I guess I should get a Pokemon to teach Surf to it. Pull what? I can't believe I was that close. About 40. Or more ladies. Who do I teach Surf to? I don't want to teach, Surf to any of my main Pokemon. Apparently you can't overwrite HMs, which is kind of crazy to me. Alright, let's get my HM slave. Maybe I can teach Surf to Rattata. I doubt this is gonna work, but you know. Nope. Apparently, rats can't swim. Fortunately, I have a throwaway water Pokemon. Gotta grab it. Go ahead and deposit that. And then we can pick up this thing. This thing's gotta be able to surf, right? That's actually pretty good. 95 power? Is surf actually worth teaching to the Totodile? I guess surf is actually kind of an okay move, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna stick this on the Wooper. I highly doubt you actually need 6 Pokemon. How do I surf? Hell yeah. Like some underwater blimp. Tentacool. Oh, we're tripping on acid. Boom. Man, grinding Pokemon in this game is kind of a struggle. Can we have Eggward do the thing? Oh no! Eggy bondage. Shadow Ball. Bum 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 bum. Bubble bubble, toil and trouble. Why is the tentacle so fast? I think Narcotobuff's gonna die. Nope. It just barely survived. On the edge of life. You're okay. I'm bringing her to the hospital. Get in there, Togepi. Can Togepi really stretch out? Alright. Guess we gotta go find some lighthouse. Wow, the greatest of waves. Amazing. Hello, Bobbio. Okay. Let's bring the Cocoa Puff out to the front. She's gonna be our companion for a moment. We're gonna go electrocute some swimmers. Okay. Man, even the wild Pokemon are about at my level here. Actually, isn't it even worth paralyzing? Holy poop, that was a hit. Yeah, okay. So it might be worth it. Kogo, why are you so fragile? You had an intense back day yesterday. Yeah, it's like you're trying to do a whole bunch of pull-ups. I mean, the problem is all my Pokemon are kind of this level. Yeah, karate chop that jellyfish. Well, I guess I need to have a grinding session. I don't know, there's got to be a faster way to level Pokemon than this garbage, right? I should always grind on Pokemon. What was that Pokemon's name? Gardevoir or something? Literally getting ambushed the second I drop into the water. Unleash your rage! Okay. There we go. That's how it should be. One shot, one kill, just sniped. Wow, there's a lot of level variance here. All right, lock into Cocoa Puff. There we go. Can I rearrange the moves in the list? I mean, if you're having a positive experience from here and it's less than $100, am I grinding right now? I don't know. I think so. I feel like I'm getting underleveled. How's it going, Roger? There we go. Fast, okay. What is battle scene? Yeah, Togepi is a thing. Right now it's sheep training. We're at the sheep gym. Fucking lightning bolts everywhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the classic Nikoko for sure. Why are you beating yourself up? Jabroni is gonna save you. How does that feel? So I don't have high friendship yet. So I should be, I should bring the Togepi up front. I'm not looking for anything hyper accurate, Ramir. I don't care that much. I'm just looking for a watch that does some things that is fairly inexpensive. Give it haircuts? Are you just doing zone 2 cardio, Ramir? I don't care, Todd. Shit, what am I doing? I imagine the lighthouse is on the other side of this water area. I need to find some grass Pokemon to annihilate with Flamethrower. Actually, I guess there's maybe this thing. What the hell is it? Oh, the Aqua. Okay. Wait, there's a way out to the left. Yeah, the last time I was at 185 BPM was the weighted lunges. Ah, this is the lighthouse. We're not taking the elevator. We're not a slacker. Oh. Maybe we are. Oh, I don't care about the weightlifting piece from you. If I really care about accuracy, I've got the H10, right? Have I visited many of the US states? Not really. I've been to Florida, I've been to Vermont, I've been to North and South Dakota, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. I also spent like 30 minutes in California on a layover. I also spent an hour or two in LAX. Never Oregon, no. What's there in Oregon? Like, what's the draw? Why would I go there? No, I haven't done the Lighthouse Dungeon. It literally just got here. What the hell is this thing? Noctowl. Ah! Pecking the egg! Right in the eye. I mean, I get it, it's an owl. Oh my god. It evolves from Hoot Hoot? Okay. Normal flying type. Perfect. Why is Nikogo buff so fragile? It's crazy. It's super effective and only did that much damage. Oh my god. Hello, texting. I hear you can get dysentery in Oregon pretty easily. Yeah, I think Bobbio wants to go on a hot date with me. It's the Oregon Trail. Don't switch? Why? I don't want my sheep to die. We'll just karate chop the owl to death. And then we'll go and leave and go back to the clinic. $4,000, holy poop. Yeah, let's start a relationship with an old man. You can always join my watch party. Oh my god. I think you have a weird idea of what's going on during those things. Although there has been a shocking amount of nudity lately. Wabu still has the record for the most ding dong shown. For a moment there, every single movie he was choosing had like full frontal multi-minute nudity. This is my first time playing this game, yeah. I mean, you guys can post what you want and then NSFW the channel as long as it's not like hateful. But the point of that channel isn't to share porn. The point of that channel is to show off things that are edgy. I mean, if people want to look at porn, there's the Corn Hub. You can go do whatever you want. Is the delay on my YouTube stream pretty aggressive right now? Why? Why are you sleeping on the job? Read this comment? No. Twitch is fast. YouTube is not. Like when your chat shows up on the corner of the screen, that's when I see it. Typical Nikoko. Sleeping on the job in the rain. Just getting blasted. Still just passed out. Too much alcohol. Hello, Bobbio. You do have a very nice mane. Okay, if getting slapped in the face doesn't wake you up, I don't know what's going on. Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. I remember you every day texting. I really don't like it when people ask if I remember them. Like, it's stupid. YouTube is 10 seconds of delay? That's disgusting. Like, I don't have the memory of a goldfish. Of course, Bobbio. Cool. Why does everybody want my number? Mobile is less delay than regular? Yeah, there's a reason for that. It's because our resolution's smaller. I need to carry around more potions so I don't have to go back and forth. Everything was so bad. Well, I'm flattered you don't think this stream is total trash, Pets Talks or Pets Talks. Yeah, we had a chat about this Pets Talk. Yeah. Welcome back. I do in fact remember you. Yeah, I can imagine, Junior. Fortunately, the amount of people that flow through my channel on the regular is fairly small, so I can keep track of them all, but there is going to be a point where I'm not going to be able to keep track, right? I think that's one of the appeals of the smaller streamers, is that it's kind of like talking to the person at the bar. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Butt stuff is the best, yes. My opinion on that has not changed. I am nothing if not consistent on that subject. You with this sexy voice.
So weird.
Stroking it to you right now.
Jesus, not again.
It's a good thing I have a very large, smelly boot fetish. Or budget, not fetish. Don't read into that, chat, you scumbags. The crap. Yeah, super fisted on the weekend.
Looks like I could override the circuit. I need my electric webs.
It's okay, I'm already well lubricated and ready.
Well,
There we go.
something. It looks like the circuits need a little more juice.
What? Oh, there's another one. Ah. Oh, sexy Pikachu made me sick. There's no way this isn't a mimic. It's not a mimic. No, it's a mimic! Why? My little fish, they swim. Eating early dinner since you didn't have lunch. My god, time zones are a hell of a drug. Why can't I see your butt crack?
Yeah, you're lucky. You're welcome.
Great.
There's a lot of things sliding in here.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie Warley Puppy Face.
Charlie Wally Puppy Face. super lame.
Holy crap, that skeleton hit hard.
Yeah, he booped me super hard. I was
I don't know
not
if I'd ever go
lubricated
that way.
sufficiently. It's time for the probing. Well, thank you very much, Taxing. The queen is dead. I am the queen now. Let's find a nice place to pass out. Why?
I don't want to let go of you ever again.
This is disgusting.
Please stay with me.
I gotta make sure that I don't pass out so he doesn't do something to my bum. But I don't give a boop right now. We're gonna go and look at some other things. Just puked a little in my mouth. You guys are monsters. I do have potions. I also have berries. I'm gonna catch up here. Yeah, there's no way in heck I'm doing that, Bobbio. You're being trolled, Junior. You're talking about people with over 350 on their streaks. What do we got? Wow, why is this person such a hater? Couldn't decide what I wanted to drink. I went with the bougie Walmart brand lemon lime. Oh! Is Eggward prepared for this fight? I don't know. You're so intrigued. Boom. Wow, look at that weird flex from Nikoko. Holy crap. Eggward is a minor deity. No, we're gonna keep on battling. You'll hang out? Sounds good. It's only chill because I'm not playing a game where skill matters. So Taxing's laying off for the moment. Oh boy. Level 25. Eggward is taking the lead. You know, let's switch. We gotta get Bobbio back out. He's got Ice Bite, so that should be good enough, right? Yeah, I've been streaming for over 5 years. I am pretty quick with a band hammer, it's true. Yeah, Zeiko's been here from almost the beginning. I guess he probably came in on the Tink train. Small fortune, I wish. I think I'm still in the negatives. What's that, Sonny? Back when Bloodblade was streaming that Anthem game. The fortune is the friends we made along the way. Welcome back, Mojo. How's your sound nonsense going? Too much? Too overwhelming? I think the trick to streaming is to not take it too seriously. And enemy. We're not that inclusive. Gentleman Preston sending out the Growlithe. Eggward is apparently kind of concerned about this this Pokemon. You effed up. Okay. You YouTubed? Man, I haven't made a short in a million years. Let me get back on that train. Oh yeah, I remember you were saying you missed the cable. And then I didn't know what a TRS cable was, but it turns out it's those like 1/4-inch jacks. Fabio would be good against Growlithe? He would be. You still waiting for the day I play a fighting game? I used to play fighting games a lot. I showed you guys my fight stick collection. These days I don't want to put in the effort to get good though. You've not seen my stick collection? Well, sign up to my OnlyFans. You gotta shower to leave. Why do you have to shower to leave? You could just leave. Thanks for coming by, Nikogo. Hopefully you have fun. Nikogo is the only person with a real social life here. What's the OnlyFans link? I don't have one. You're not a bead. Welcome back, Elzer. I'll go to the dives. Can you imagine having a dead bug collection? You called me on my bluff? You mean you don't want to see ding dong pictures? A nail appointment? My nails are all weird. Nikogo doesn't get the giant talons. But there's usually a theme. At least I've never seen her with the giant talons. This is possible. Marl is a water Pokemon. Oh, you're using your Helldiver's name now? Eggward is a noble name. Passed down from generations past. Certainly legendary. Oh, that was kind of disappointing. Yeah, get wrecked, lady. Swagger. Getting that Riz. You're gonna get cooked. Well, gotta start somewhere, I guess. The rarest of candies. Wait, I'm not even hitting the ground. Look at this. My shadow is lower than my feet. Amazing. Why would I feed that to Eggward? Don't I want to wait until later where it actually makes sense? Because right now the amount of experience I need is fairly low. I gotta wait until Monday? Rare candies were in the original game. Holy crap. I will switch my Pokemon. We need to get some variety here. Apparently that's a pretty common thing, Moja. When I went to New Zealand, one of the most interesting things is that all of their plugs have a switch on them. So you've got a switch on the device as well as a switch on the plug. So I guess what people normally do is they don't leave their devices on and let them go into sleep mode. They just turn off all the power to them. Potion. There you go, Eggward. Found an ether. Pretty handy. And this lighthouse is kind of in disrepair at this point. You a bird Pokemon. A Spearow. You got this, Eggward. Ah! Eggward eats a lot of spicy food. What the? Does Celsius even have that much caffeine in it? Ugh. I haven't drank any energy drinks since like October last year. $200? That's actually higher than the legal maximum in Canada. Boom. Live the dream. $180. I will switch my Pokemon. 160 would be perfect. I don't think 20 milligrams really matters that much. Maybe. Bring up Bobbio. Yeah, kids kept killing themselves here. There was actually somebody who died in this city. Like 13 or 14 or something like that. They had a large Mountain Dew from McDonald's and then an espresso or espresso rather, coffee, and then they drank a monster, and then their undiagnosed heart issue killed them. Crash and burned. I definitely need to use more of my money on potions. This Fang is pretty good. The fact that it puts me back to the item menu is insanity. How can I see my Pokemon's friendship level? Or is it like a hidden thing? This looks like the perfect Pokemon game. Oh, is that the NPC in the tent? Timid, capable of taking hits. Man, this is quite the gauntlet. Generally a footprint reader. I think they have a foot fetish. Oops. Sailors are both kind and strong. Okay. Poliwhirl. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, somebody said that you could go give them a haircut or something. Goldenrod somewhere. Put Eggward away for a moment. A Machop? What the? Fighting Pokemon? Do I need Steel? No, Steel's actually awful. Like Rock and Ground, of which I have neither. Hilarious. Fairy, flying, and psychic? Interesting. Yeah, because it's Gen 4. I literally pulled up the chart that you sent me, and it has fairy on it. It's very deceptive. Who else has flying attacks? I think Riley Reed does, right? Yeah. I wonder if I should catch a new Zubat. Taylor's getting wrecked. Hollyworld? This nature is actually terrible. Well, maybe I should get a new one then. How long is it going to take me to find a new female Zubat with a decent nature? Yeah, I've been mostly ignoring Pokemon along the way. I'm not tapping that Zubat. How's it going, fellow? Some weird Pokephile. I should go and look up what good Pokemon are in this game, I guess. PH, not FI. We gotta get Pokemon medicine. With my team right now. We got a sheep thing, we got a Totodile thing, we got a Hexa Cross or something, a Zubat, a stupid Togepi, and I've got my slave surf provider. We gotta go to Goldenrod and get some medicine or something. I do have a Geodude somewhere, but we're gonna abandon that at some point. Get some more potions. I guess super potions are like slightly more efficient right now. Let's grab this. I actually have enough super potions. One Charizard? I don't think you can get a Charizard. I've never seen a Charmander either way. Okay, we're gonna be facing nothing but lightning Pokemon. Let's get the sheep out. Or water Pokemon. I don't know what I said. Streaming is crazy. You don't even think about what you're gonna say before your mouth moves. I would like to surf on it. Let's go. You have to warm up before going in the water? That's crazy. Swimmer Simon. Alright, Nakoko, now's your time to shine. Why no metronome, Togepi? Because it's random BS nonsense. I mean, it's fun, but it's unpredictable. I used it 3 times. I got nothing but weird debuffs, and I was just like, okay, that's it. I think the problem is, just like any other game, random is bad because it's not predictable. Like, it could be amazing, but it could also be total trash, and I think the incidence of total trash is way higher than good. Ugh. It's super effective, but it deals like no damage. Being set up for a Christmas gift, I guess. Level 25! Anything cool? Wants to learn the move Charge. What the hell is Charge? User boosts the power of the electric move it uses next. It also raises the user's special defense stat. Growl reduces target's attack? Does it really matter? Hello, Descartes. Welcome back. By 1 stage. What the hell does 1 stage even mean? You know, it kind of seems worthwhile. Smart light bulbs, $8. I've never been that interested in that sort of like custom lighting stuff. Part of the reason why I use a green screen or whatever is so I don't have to worry about lighting. I'm having a cool background. Pentacruel, what the? Alright. So we use Charge, because it works, I guess. And then we blast. We're juicing now. Even with raised defense, still took that big of a hit to the face. It's crazy. Gotta restore our PP. Or HP. You're gonna have the romance mode, Bobbio? This is Pokémon SoulSilver. Yeah. But is Bubble Beam an attack, or is it a special attack? Oops. Yeah, so I thought that it would have worked on Bubble Beam. Okay, so Bubble Beam's an attack because you're getting blasted in the face. The Mega Evolution of Staryu is pretty funny. So how does special defense not apply to that then? I'm super confused. Well, okay. So now we're on the same page. Yeah. I was shocked that I took that much damage despite having a special defense up. Okay, it's because my special defense is actually really low. That's fine. Oh no. Thank you, Descartes. Where are we going here? Might as well just beat up all the swimmers in the water here. I'm young and fit. If I could swim without my Pokemon, I would. Boom. A friend of mine really loves War Turtle. I don't get it. Some Hermes looking thing. Nope. Nikogo's pulling weight. Shelter looks kind of dazed. It's seen some stuff in its lifetime. I don't care, Wade. Why there's so many tentacles in this water? It's like South Beach all over again. Freaking jellyfish everywhere. Moo on my cow. Moo on my cow. I am not a cat. I don't say meow. Moo on wabu. Moo on wabu. Alright. It's a good experience at least. Good enough. Ugh, the encounter rate is insane. Rest in peace. How's Wabu so good at Minesweeper? He just plays it a lot. It's mostly a pattern matching game, so eventually you get an instinct for what's going on. Supersonic, electronic. Living the dream. I mean, maybe. But he does play it quite a bit. Cocoa Pop's charging her lasers. You're like, why am I not getting any better? I don't know, everybody's got natural talents, right? I think part of the problem is you weren't actually analyzing why you were getting wrecked. Yeah, but that was a function of practice and thinking about why you were getting rolled, right? If you're just playing it without any analysis, you're kind of wasting your time if you're actually looking to improve. Like, my problem is I have good accuracy, but I have no game sense, so I have to be actively thinking about positioning and the flow of things in order to do half decently. Yeah, you can have the best tools of the universe, but if you're not actually thinking about how you're using them, you're not going to get anywhere. This is why if I want to get good at like a multiplayer game, I've got to play it so frequently, because building up a game sense takes a lot of time. I don't have a natural feel for it at all. This is also why I'm okay at games like Souls games, because I'm mechanically okay. Yeah, the tools just enhance what's there. The mimic thing is not my fault. See, if I did the same mistake twice, then it would be my fault. We're almost out of PP, despite all this water everywhere. You've got pure skin. Is this person a racist? Oh boy. We are running out of electricity. Who do we bring in next? I guess it would be Bobbio, because ice? Is that how that works? That's a good way to do things, taxing. Not ice, okay. I'm just gonna use something, I don't know. I don't think ice is actually effective against water. It is not. Perfect. What should I lead with right now? Mobbio's fine. Why is there a whirlpool? Also, why is this the longest friggin' adventure ever? What's the accuracy on Supersonic? Alright, wing attack is the play, or maybe even bite. I guess stab says I should be using wing attack. Each move does tell me the accuracy if I'm in the right menu for it. $55? What the beep? Why are you lagging? I don't know. Everything looks okay from my end. If you're talking about the delay, though, YouTube has a longer delay than Twitch does. Wow, what the hell? I have to swap Riley out. You're using ether on I think we're gonna get rid of Supersonic because Supersonic's stupid. 50-50 for confusion? It seems insane to me. Yeah. I leaned way too hard on the Cocoa Puffs here. I think we just take out Jabroni and Karate Chop. Do I like you? I am ambivalent towards you. Keep on battling. Neither positive nor negative. I mean, I like the fact that you are not spouting total nonsense. Is this like grade school again? Alright, I'm gonna use an Ether, I guess. Maybe I should buy more of these. Do I like you? Yeah, exactly. Hey, Daddy. Welcome back. Hopefully, your rage level's a little lower today. I need to heal up the rest of them, right? How dare you, Bobbio? The rage is nice and low. Excellent. Alright, let's swap Cocoa Puffs back to the front here. Oh my gosh, learn to push buttons. Am I seeking the secrets of the Whirl Islands? The answer is no. I don't think Data Basics is going to do a double anytime soon. I mean, I was gonna go carbonara out of those two choices for sure. It's gonna be a lot more satisfying too than just tomato soup. Plus, I'm not a big fan of tomatoes in general. Yeah, everybody's team carbonara at this point. I'm actually getting hungry. Nice thing about pasta is it's fairly inexpensive too. It's pretty good poverty food. Was that the day of treachery? Maybe I'll make some pasta today. Yeah, I think maybe I'll have chicken pasta for lunch. How many datums did I say I have? I mean, I can look up exactly how many I have. I don't actually have that many left because he doesn't stream as frequently as he might claim. I have 8.2k right now. Why are there so many? Jesus. $8.2, not 82k. I burned like a good 70k last month. That's what you get, cool fish. I don't think he does enough to be in good shape, but yeah. Better shape than he would be, for sure. I'm still not convinced he goes to the gym, even though he claims he does. This is, oh. I guess I'll face you anyway. Horsey. Rest in peace. Charge my lasers. Can I go through this hole? I can. Yeah, unfortunately I'm running out of PP here, so I'm just gonna run for a bit. Alright, how the hell do I get to a city from this point? Can't fly. Oh my gosh. I don't want to use my electrical powers on this guy. You just can't escape in general? Alright. No, we're gonna charge our lasers. Problem solved. Oh, we're free! Free from tyranny. I guess we're gonna get fly soon. So I need a flying water Pokemon. I haven't eaten anything either. I think it's probably time for a break. Sick. The pharmacy. We'll get some drugs. It's actually decent. Just throw it on whoever. Surf looks pretty okay too. It was like 95 power. Okay. I don't think I should put Surf on Bobbio though. Anyway, that's it for me for now. I'm gonna go grab some lunch. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you this afternoon. I don't know what I'm gonna do this afternoon. Might be more Pokemon. I don't know. Depends on my mood. See you around.